today's the day I'm going to try my microwave pressure cooker. Woo! Remember I got this as a surprise in the mail the other day? I saw that video. I'm going to make chili con carne. It came in the instruction book in the pressure cooker. This is actually my 12th pressure cooker, you know. My first microwave model, though. Come on over, let me show you these ingredients. Like I said, I'm using this recipe that came with it, and it says half a pound of ground beef. Well, I have a pound. And half a pound seems pretty small, doesn't it? So I'm going to double this recipe and see how it goes. Alright. I did do a water test in here because I was skeptical about it, and I wasn't sure where to put the silicone ring, but the ring goes right there. And it seals up. And it hisses. And I believe this is a low pressure appliance, if you want to call it that, because it seems to have a little slit there to let some pressure out. But this pops up, and that's where your pressure indicator is. Let's get started. Let me cut up a pepper, an onion, and some tomatoes. It calls for a can of tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, but I don't have any, so they're going to be crushed soon. Okay, let me get this prepared, and I'll be right back. Got my vegetables chopped up. Remember, I'm doubling this recipe, so I'm going to use this whole pound of ground beef. I'm going to enter that first. Do you have one of these? Or you're just waiting to see how it comes out, right? Yeah, me too. Well, you know, even if it wasn't a pressure cooker, if we put it in the microwave for 20 minutes, it's going to be cooked. But we don't know how tender or, you know, how the pressure cooker tenderizes our onions and peppers and cooks our meat completely. I'll break this up. Yeah, half a pound wouldn't have been enough. We're going to add our dry ingredients, such as a can of crushed tomatoes, or in this case, a real crushed tomato, small onion, regular sized pepper. Of course, you could leave any of this out. It's just a recipe. Or change it, or double it, or triple it. A lot of good spices here. Can of pinto beans. It calls for kidney beans, but I don't have any, so I'm going to put a can of drained pinto beans in there. Comes a can of pinto beans. It calls for a cup of beef stock, but since I doubled the amount, I'm going to use 2 cups, but it says don't add liquid to the end. Okay, so let's go with our spices now. A teaspoon of ground cumin, which I really love that flavor. I just bought this new last night. Teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. Or a teaspoon. Piece of teaspoon. Oh, I love that smell. That's what I make my rubs with. Teaspoon of ground cumin. A teaspoon of mustard. Alright. Got the horseradish mustard from Jim, Katie, and Elliot. Remember? Woo! You didn't see that. Squirty. Alright, teaspoon. Let's just eyeball this here, Rick. Yeah, man. A teaspoon of chili powder, which I happen to have. Let's see. Same teaspoon. Oh, woo! So far, it's a meal. So far, 1 teaspoon of coriander, which I also bought last night because I didn't have any in the house. Okay. That's a good smell too. Has a hint of lime to it there. USA, Bayonne, New Jersey. I like it. Now it says 1 tablespoon of chili sauce. I have sriracha. I'm going to add some. It also calls for a teaspoon of olive oil, which I almost forgot. I'm going to mix this all up with a spurtle then. Teaspoon of olive oil. Wait, 2, right? Because I doubled it. Right? So let me go back and double all that. Right? They keep me on my toes, these. Posey. Thanks, Posey. So a little more of that, which I like a lot. And a little more coriander. And pay attention, it's early in the morning, you know that. How would you know that? Where was I? 1 tablespoon of chili sauce. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sriracha, if you don't mind. Whoa. That's about it. That's about 2. This says place all non-liquid ingredients into the pressure cooker. Okay, I did that. I did all that. Now it says add the liquids. Alright. What the heck? Which I'm going to use 2 cups of beef broth. I'm going to swirl them together. Here. Chili con carne? I don't know. I've never seen it like this. How about you peeps? How about you? You ever see it like this?
Not quite this recipe. It looks like it's going to be good though.
What's con carne about it? So, I'm just following the recipe right here. Okay? But it's going to be a good meal. Look at that. Beef, beans, onions, all the good stuff. Sriracha, tomatoes, peppers, good spices. Stirred well. We're going to put our lid on our microwave pressure cooker. I'll get my ring there. You got your arrows here. Arrows, that's what's going to line up at the end. Relax. See when I push this lid on? See the tab? Like it's going to have pressure already. We want to have our arrows. Start with your arrows. Wind there. Push the lid down and turn it tightly. See? Look at that. It's pressurized. I'm going to go into my microwave on high for 20 minutes, which is right here. Okay. 20. Then I'll be back. This is my breakfast. What time is it? 6:24 in the morning. Don't look at me. Why so early? Oh, that's right. I'm not normal. All right. Abby normal. Abby something or other. Stop looking at me. I was at chili con carne for breakfast. I'll be back in 20 minutes. All right. 20 minutes later. Come over here. Microwave pressure cooker. You hear the hiss? Look. There's pressure in there, see? I'm not touching that with my finger. It's not a valve that you can turn like our other ones. There's definitely pressure in there. And it's definitely a pressure cooker. And we could let this release naturally. Or, if you're in a hurry like me, do this. Don't burn yourself. See? It's pressure. Under pressure. La 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 la. Okay! It's breakfast! I want to let that cool anyway a few minutes, don't I? Jeez. He's talking to me. Okay. No more pressure in there. Where them arrows at? Over there. Eek. Careful so that it don't explode. Oh! If it did, it'd be on video. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on, look! Look! Chili con carne. Let me get this out into my bowl. Look at the beef. Look at everything. In my vintage 1962 Pyrex bowl. Where were you in 62? I know where I was. Watching TV. Watching Flintstones, Leave It to Beaver, Twilight Zone. You name it. While that's hot, I'm going to melt some cheese on there. Because I want a good breakfast. And after the cheese melts, I'm going to put a plop of sour cream on there. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let that melt. She's melting. So wasn't that great? A microwave pressure cooker. We got a lot left. I'm glad I doubled that recipe. Put a little bit of sour cream on top. Some oregano or parsley, whatever you like to decorate it up or flavor it up a pinch. Look at that. That's oregano. While that was cooking, I looked up the meaning here. Chili con carne, commonly known as chili con carne. Chili con carne, commonly known in American English as simply chili, is a spicy stew containing chili peppers, meat, often tomatoes and beans. Other seasonings may include garlic. How did I forget that? Because it wasn't in the instructions. Onions, cumin, etc. Wikipedia. So, I guess it can be whatever you want it to be. On that note, I'm going to take a taste for breakfast. We need a spoon or a fork. My 12th pressure cooker happens to be a microwave pressure cooker. Get yourself one of those. Or if you don't have one of those, make some chili con carne in your pressure cooker. Whatever kind you might happen to have. This is so good. Thanks again, Posies. I love it. Don't we like that?
Yeah.
You want some for breakfast?
Yeah, I'm going to have some.
That's perfect. Not too spicy with the sriracha. But you can spice it up however you like. Good job, me. Please subscribe. Talk to you later. Have a nice day. Got ya. All right. Yum, yum, eat them up.